Hey everyone, you're watching City Sparks with me, Huma. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you, so stay tuned. Coming up on today's show, we've got hip-hop dancer Raul in the house. We've got Alexis Barrow, trumpet player, who's going to talk about his new album and give an in-studio performance. We've got actor Steve Kassan from Street Soldiers. And our first guest is makeup artist Angela Petrovacki. And now with us, everyone, is our in-house makeup artist, Angela Petrovacki. Welcome, Angela, to the studio.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It was a pleasure to have you here. So you're going to update us on all the trends in makeup, the do's and don'ts, and what's going on in the world of makeup. Yes. So let's start off by yourself. You know, how did you get started as a makeup artist?
I started off by working at Shoppers Drug Mart, believe it or not.
Oh.
And I got certified as a cosmetologist, and I got certified in skincare as well. Okay. And then from that point on, I started upgrading my certification in makeup, and I also got into hair as well later on in my career. But yeah, that's where I started.
And you just always had a passion for the makeup, like most girls do, right? Just playing around, and yeah.
Yes, I did. Actually, I was a very good artist as a child, so I always loved to draw. So for me, it was a way of combining beauty and drawing. Right. It was really good.
That's really funny because like I'm a former makeup artist as well, and I did bridal hair and makeup for a long time, and then I just kind of segued into other stuff. And it's funny because I was good in school too, and it's almost like the face is a canvas.
Yes, yes.
And you just kind of it's like a canvas to play with. So when did you professionally start doing this independently as a makeup artist?
I'd say about 20, when I was 20.
Right.
Yes.
Nice, nice. So you're going to be our in-house makeup artist, and Angela's going to be joining us, every once in a while, every few weeks, and then updating us on all the latest things happening in the world of makeup. So let's start off. A couple of weeks ago, we had the biggest event that takes place in the year, the Oscars.
Oscars, yes.
And there was lots of fun looks happening there. So what did you see there?
I noticed a lot of soft, subtle contouring, raspberry lips, very soft nude lips, soft muted pink lips. Not too much emphasis on the contouring this time around, but it was very beautiful. And Rachel McAdams, for an example, she had very soft, smoky eye with the nude lip. Charlize Theron also had the soft nude pink, right, with the smoky green under her eye. Right. And it just, the list went on, but even Jennifer Garner and just all the ladies just tend to have this nude look going on. Mm-hmm. So nude seems to be in season right now. Right,
because like in the middle, because of the Kardashians, that whole contouring trend started too, which we're going to do a demo in our next segment with you, the do's and don'ts of contouring, because I see a lot of girls doing it. It's really, a lot of the makeup stores are selling contour kits. But you really have to know how to apply it correctly.
You do,
yeah, so the Kardashians obviously have a a much bolder look, I think.
More dramatic.
More dramatic. But at the Oscars, I did notice myself as well that it was very, very soft. Charlize Theron is so elegant and beautiful, and although despite wearing red, she kept her face quite neutral.
Yes, neutral. Yeah. That seems to be the trend.
Yeah.
So, but even the raspberry lip that's in, it's such a beautiful type of raspberry color. It's not exactly red, it's not exactly pink, it's a really nice color.
It's just a mixture.
Yes.
Nice,
so
nice.
Heading into spring now, we're going to see more and more of that color, and it's going to transition into possibly the tangerines for the summer.
Oh yeah. Yeah, summer colors are usually more earth tones and stuff. So what's your recommendation really? Because I know that a bright lip is like, I'm wearing a really, really bright red lipstick today.
Yes.
And it's really, difficult to kind of keep a look toned down. What's your advice? Usually I think when you're doing a really bright lip, it's better to keep the eyes a little bit lighter.
Yes, you want to keep it a little more subtle, because if you're going to be dramatic on your eye and your lip at the same time, it's a bit overwhelming.
It's a little overwhelming,
and you want to bring attention to maybe one thing and not 2 or 3 things, because then it's just going to be too much.
Yeah.
So I recommend keeping the eye subtle. You can maybe do a sharp black eyeliner with it, full eyelashes, but tone down on the color of the eyeshadow when you have a bolder lip.
Right. So where do you usually find your inspiration? Like, what do you look at to see the current trends? Where does one find, because I've been out of it for a long time, I guess just looking through celebrity magazines and following your favorite stars and stuff.
Yes, I follow my favorite stars. I look through magazines, just, you know, researching, Googling, just keeping in the know.
So having been a professional makeup artist, who are some of the stars that you look up to? Some of your favorites that are always kind of looking good? Looking good.
Yeah. I think that Lady Gaga's been looking gorgeous lately. She's really elegant, and I love the makeup that she had recently on the Oscars. It was very soft peaches and pinks and well blended, and she always looks very well put together. So I like her style. And Reese Witherspoon looked really
gorgeous.
Good. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Reese Witherspoon fan, but she looked very, very cute.
Yes, she did. She's very well kept as well. So there's so many girls that I think are just gorgeous in the film industry. But
so as for Lady Gaga, she's quite bold, and she's done some crazy styles. So it was definitely, I mean, you could see that the softer trend is in, because she was totally underdone as compared to what she's usually doing.
Yes.
Which is kind of really out there and in your face. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it accentuated more of her beauty, I think, and it was that the softer tone actually looks very good on her.
Right. Actually, yeah, I absolutely agree with you. She looked much better. She was doing kind of that Marilyn Monroe look. Yes. So going back, like makeup trends, you know, come and go. You know, in the 50s they had the trends, and then the 80s it was bright colors, and now we've got the soft colors and stuff. So what do you see coming up in the future? Like, what do you hope comes back? From some of the trends that you've seen, you know, throughout your career, what were some of your favorite makeup things that you want to kind of see come back?
I really love that mauve kind of pink. It's more of like it's a blend between a matte pastel pink. I really like that look with the more of a smoky eye. I thought that did really well. Right, so like I'm hoping that comes back.
Nice. Smoky eye, I don't think is ever out of it. No. I love it. It's such a nice look for a lot of ladies. So we're going to talk about contouring and doing all of that, but let's kind of go backtrack and tell the audience how we met. You actually did makeup for me once when we were shooting a music video.
Yes.
And that's where we ended up meeting, and it was such a pleasure. How many years ago was that now?
Maybe 3 years.
Oh my gosh, yes. I can't even believe where time goes.
I know.
Yeah. So we're going to do a demo with contouring, but we're going to have you back regularly, obviously, you know, throughout the season of the show. And, you know, we're going to get lots of tips from Angela, and you're going to see lots of her on the show. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back with lots more.